welcome to Harvender Gaming. My name is Warwickor. I'm what I consider to be the dwarf in the purple armor there, even though the dwarf has elf ears and a brown beard, but purple hair. Anyway, I'm still that guy. I like playing games. I love dwarves. And I am here playing Tyranny. This is in fact episode 24 of my Let's Play Tyranny series. So, yes, in the last episode we fluffed around in Lethian's crossing for a bit, selling some stuff and raiding some stuff and looting some stuff. And then we went into the old walls for a brief moment before coming back out and finding there was an ambush. We have fought off all of the people on the western shore, so now we are going over to the eastern one.
On it.
All right.
By your
Oh, here comes Eb too.
I am a shield wall unto myself.
Alright, so what's going on? Disengage. You, Barrack, striking on this guy. You thrust. Who doesn't love thrusting on a guy, you know what I mean? You might as well concussive bolt and Eb.
That's a negative.
Grovel before me!
Fucking hell, this guy kicked it out of the bloke. I never just favourite bloke all the way into the other battle. That's pretty nuts.
Wrong weapon for the
Alright, so Barrack is going to Clash of Iron and run in right there and try to grab all three of those guys. Verse is going to set that guy on fire. And we're going to try and penetrating shot the two different guys, and then we will Phantom Bolt to try and damage around a little bit. Bang, there we go. Alright, so that was pretty successful. Yeah, what we're going to do is...
Right.
We're going to try and slice. Yeah, we're going to try and skewer. Grave strike. Let's do it. Here we go. Kill all the Bronze Brotherhood soldiers. Jeez. That's done already. Alright.
On it.
Who is left? Ring Dropper Caressa. Ring Dropper. Oh, first leveled up too. That's cool. Yes, hello Fury. As always, my dog Fury is here, and he has just left a sizable donation of, I'm assuming by the end, the debris on the end of his nose is dinner all over my arm. I was going to say nice little bit of drool, but no, there's a lovely little chunk of chicken and veg right on the end of his nose here. And he's looking at me like I need to do something for him. You gonna say hi, Fury?
I cannot.
Okay, if you're not gonna say hi, I'm not gonna entertain you. Ooh, here we go. Bronze Brotherhood Warhammer. Let's take that. Let's take whatever this is. A broken hammer. Alright. Let's go down. There's still some peeps. That's these guys up here, isn't it? It's gotta be.
It'll take more than that.
Alright, so run up here. Keep coming. Keep coming. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a raider. Let's just thrust. And let's burn. And let's Arcane missile, and you know what?
I
You
cannot.
come over to the other guy over here.
Trouble is afoot.
Try some.
That's some pretty savage shit. Don't think I need to do too much more here, but there we go. In fact, did this favoured guy and just there finished it off.
Will do.
On me. Alright, so verse. What do we have? We have weapon skill, law, magic, accuracy. Accuracy is always good. You know what, let's just smash the accuracy with her. We want her hitting. We want her hitting. Skirmisher. Gain bonus damage against targets suffering from damage over time effects. Increases combat movement speed and removes recovery time penalty incurred by movement. Oh, that's cool. Burst fires a deadly arrow aimed directly at a target's head, stunning them. Skull Splitter definitely sounds nice. Significantly increase the bonus to dodge while wearing light armor. Skull Splitter just sounds too nice for me. Thank you. Okay, what do we got here? Let Vintara in Lethian's Crossing know that the Bronze Brotherhood has been dealt with.
Can't do that.
Yes, let us do that.
Sorry, can't.
Where the fuck do we need to go to do that? Moonrise District, Moonrise Falls, Sunset Spire. Do we need to go back over here? Is it back over here that we went in to see her the last time? Her? Like it's like this room here or something, isn't it? No. Must not be. Here we go. Vintara. There she is. I'm assuming it's a she. Vintara, hail Fatebinder, and thank you for your help. I'm impressed by the speed in which you finished off those bronze bastards. What happened to the Mage Bane helm? I'm impressive if I do say so myself. Can't say the same about you. That's fucking a bit of a dick move, isn't it? Let's go with what happened to the Mage Bane helm. I have no idea. I was too busy trying to keep the Brotherhood from murdering everyone in town. It's absolutely vital that we get it back, though. I will speak with Lethian. Perhaps somehow someone in town saw what happened. Yes, sure. She's got the fucking helm, I betcha. Here we go. Raytamon makes a mocking bow to you. Thank you, Fatebinder. You provided a better distraction than I could have hoped. It was all I needed to retrieve what I came for. Now I have work to do. Throw a rock at the cunt. Like whenever you have an opportunity to use a characteristic, skill, ability, minimum number to choose an option, you always do it. You gain 79 athletic skill experience. Before Raytamon can move, you scoop a rock from the ground and throw it at him. He tries to duck, but isn't fast enough, and the stone hits him right in the temple. He rocks back momentarily, a large gash appearing on his head. Raytamon opens his mouth to speak, thinks better of it, and runs away to the south. Yeah, that's right, you do, you fucking piece of shit. Fuck off. Go on then. Go and fuck off, you fucking pansy. Right? Yeah, we're fucking definitely
Can't do
chasing
that.
this cunt. I tell you. Wherever he's going, we are following. Yeah, here we go. Look who's here. But just a bit too late, aren't you? Rotomon laughs. He holds a rope, the end of which is binding Zedenya's hands. Zedenya stares at Rotomon with an intense hatred. Now that I have the Mage Bane and the Forge-bound Master, nothing can stop me from unleashing the Bane on Lutheran's Crossing. Zedenya growls and takes a step towards Rotomon, who jumps back and puts up his hands in front of him. You notice one of his eyes is black and his nose is bleeding, in addition to the welt you caused on his temple with the rock. Take that, you fucking wanker. Master of the Forge, Zedenya. You motherless cur. Zedenya spits at him. Her clothes are splattered in blood and she works her hands fighting against the bonds holding her. As soon as I free myself, and make no mistake, I will free myself, your blood will join your underlings on my armor. It will take more than a hammer to my head to take me down. Coward, using your men as a distraction, you know you are no match for me. I like this woman. Rotomon takes another step away from Zedenya before continuing. With the Bane free, I will drive out the invaders that think this is their home and prove that the Bronze Brotherhood are the only ones strong enough to protect Lethian's Crossing. Now, if you excuse me, I have a town to endanger so I can save it. Fucking wanker. What a poofter. Alright, so we've got Bruiser, Raider, and Bruiser. You're going to go right in, and you're going to distract them all. You're going to set this one on fire. You are going to shoot that. You're going to do an arcane missile.
Trouble
Right
is
there.
afoot.
Go for it. Oh yeah, alright. Yeah, that's gonna happen there. You.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that, right?
Right. I got one.
Just fucking kill that one. Jesus Christ. Who does it matter? Just take one out. Oh, Barrick leveled up. Nice.
This weapon is like nipples on men.
Can't do that.
Alright,
Come on.
let's do this. Let's yeah, try and take out this other raider here. Okay, so Eb's in a little bit of trouble. Let's concussive bolt.
I'll take care of
and
you. Ready for another?
Water core can, you know what? You just shoot these two pricks again. Alright, bang.
Idiot! What was I thinking?
Eb needs to heal. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. Electric jolt. You need to come over here and do some shit.
Well, we aren't flirting with total disaster. We aren't doing it right.
There we go. He's got the attention. Alright, so yeah,
I will aid
striking
you.
on this motherfucker. You.
Will do.
Oh, look at that. You just stabbed him in the fucking neck. Alright, you come
got
over
it.
here. Slice this motherfucker. And you
You got
set
it.
him on fire. And you Right in. Ooh, yeah. Ask Mintara about where Raytamon may be taking Zedenya. Oh yeah, that was savage. It's a bit savage, huh? Alright, well, cool. That's the way it's gotta happen, that's the way it's gotta happen, you know what I mean? Eldian's house. Oh yeah, we gotta go to Eldian's house, don't we? That's where she went. She went in the house. Fatebinder, come in. I was just told the news that the Magebane helm has disappeared. This is terrible. What happened just now? I heard fighting out there. Are there more of them? Raytamon stole the Magebane helm and captured Zedenya. This is unacceptable. Not only have I failed to protect the Forgebound, I allowed their master to be kidnapped. I am going to examine the Brotherhood's corpses and see if I can dig up any information. Come see me when you are done here. Yes. When you are done here. Eldian, I was just beginning to believe we were finally safe, but a celebration planned before its time will no doubt become awake. Eldian shakes his head, and without Zedenya, there is no chance of getting another helm. My friends, please go back to your homes for now. The Fatebinder has taken care of the invaders.
On it.
Addendum added. Okay, so we've got a level up for Barrack. So we want dodge, parry, dual wield, unarmed combat. All the good stuff. One-handed weapon, two-handed weapons. No, we don't need that. What do we get out of this? Not a whole fucking lot for vitality, but we get two-handed weapons law. Alright, so you're right, dual wield, unarmed combat. No, we don't want that. We want like might. Two-handed weapons, athletics, one-handed weapons. Let's get that. Alright. And we want to go more sentinel, I think. Further increases the number of enemies Barrack can engage. Increases the defensive benefit from shields. Leap to the aid of an ally taunting nearby enemies. Bond with an ally, sharing the damage they receive. While the bond lasts, both Barrack and his bondmate gain might and vitality. That's interesting. Once per combat, when Barrack's health reaches a critical level, he will be healed instantly. We gotta go with that. Sorry, we just gotta go with that. Seats of Power. Yeah. Trial of Archons. Nothing has changed there. Iron and Blood. Okay. Let's have a look. See, we got a water skin. And we got some healing potions and camping supplies. May the silence of peace and the jangling of rings both follow you in all things. Thank you. I'd like to ask you a few questions about the recent attack. Horrible, it's just horrible. He shakes his head. What's on your mind, Fatebinder? Any idea where Raytamon might have taken Zedenya? Are the settlers faring after the attack? How dangerous are things now without Magebane? Why do you think the Brotherhood attacked? Why do you think Raytamon took Zedenya captive? It seems that not all of the Brotherhood agree with Raytamon. You know what? Any idea where Rotomon might have taken Zidania? Brotherhood doesn't like to stay in one place for too long, so I can't easily point you to one location, I'm afraid. Havens full of thick forested caravan routes and river crossings. They like to make themselves at home at places like that for days at a time. And then, just when word reaches travellers of their whereabouts, they pick up and move on. Crafty fellows. It seems not all of the Brotherhood agree with Rotomon. I've heard rumblings about that. Word is that their leader is a paranoid sort. He sees conspiracy and betrayal at every turn. I've seen a few of his lieutenants come and go. Pretty sure they're not all falling in battle. Interesting. Why do you think they took Zidania? Interesting question. Eldon scratches his beard, squinting his eyes in thought. Truth be told, the Forgebound and the Bronze Brotherhood never really got along. The ironworkers think of themselves as artisans and see Brotherhood soldiers as dim-witted thugs that aren't worthy of their fancy swords. The Brotherhood, for their part, see the Forgebound as docile servants of the Overlord, happy to trade their dignity for regular meals in the steam-filled prison they call the Forge. Alright, I have other questions. Leave, I'll be on my way. Okay.
Sorry, can't.
Cool, that's a nice little interesting bit of lore. Me lord. Fury is sleeping just to my left, which is the danger zone for him hitting the reset button. So hopefully he doesn't do that. Alright. We need to talk to what's her face, Vintara. There she is. It is good to see you, Fatebinder. Were you able to find anything on these bodies that can help us find Rotomon? Is everything in order? No outstanding problems? Earlier you mentioned a thief was at large. Yes, a man by the name of Gino has been pillaging supplies from the settlement for some time now. The last he was seen was out near Deserter's March. There is a sizable reward out for anyone who brings us proof of his demise. Sizable reward for a good snatcher, isn't that a bit disproportionate? Gain 20 law skill. We are the champions of justice in these lawless lands. Any lenience would be seen as weakness, surely you must know this. Alright. I'll keep my eye out for Gino. Thank you, Fatebinder, and while I would like to see this matter put to rest now, we will have to bide our time. She fires at Bro as she speaks. The rebels must be preparing for something. Deserter's March has become dense with Brotherhood activity in the last few weeks. Attempting to travel there now would be technically unsound. Wait for the patrols to thin and then begin your search. Were you able to find anything on those bodies that can help us to find Rotomon? I believe so, and I don't like it. She shakes her head. I had heard the Bronze Brotherhood were using the old walls as a hiding place, but I didn't believe it until now. There are items on these Brotherhood soldiers that came from inside the old walls. Twin Rivers is now unlocked. Nice. There is another entrance into the old walls in Twin Rivers. They are probably using that area as a base. I suggest you start there, but be cautious. There might be a number of Bronze Brotherhood in the area, and if Rotomon is so crazy as to directly attack like this, there is no telling what will be waiting for you. What can you tell me about Twin Rivers? I don't know much about that area. I'll try to stay close to the crossing in case I am needed. Other than the old walls entrance, it is mostly empty fields split by the river. I can't imagine why anyone would go there. I must be going. Travel well, Fatebinder. She taps the back of her gauntlet to her helmet and bows deeply. Okay. So we've got a person of interest. Right. At Twin Rivers. Oh, piggy. Oh, piggy.
Sorry, can't.
Oh, piggy. What else have we got? A person of interest, yes, okay. Alright, let's fucking go, hey? How do you get out of this joint? All the way over here. Okay, cool. Well, let's try and fast mode this. And get it done. Alright, fast mode deactivated. Let's get out of here and go to this Twins Crossing. Lethian's Crossing. Forge bound supply cache. This location was used as a forge-bound supply drop for materials shipped by water, but has fallen into disuse following the increased wartime instability. Ulantis showed you this location, which may still have items of use to you. Twin Rivers. That's where we want to go right now. Very interesting game, this one. I like it. I am enjoying it. Help! Before they kill us all, flushed with fatigue and wide-eyed with panic, a Brotherhood warrior bounds toward you, fleeing the sounds of battle to arms, attack. Sorry, but your luck has just gotten worse. You've gained wrath with the Bronze Brotherhood. Then defend yourself, unless scum. Tired and trembling, the soldier squares off his stance and readies his weapon. We need another strong axe on our side, please. Yeah, well, you fucked that one, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You fucked that one.
I got it.
Well, wrong weapon for the job. I need to try something else.
Ready?
Take that.
Alright, so let's just heal up a second. Why aren't we healing? What, because there's still...
Heads up, we have
Is that what's happening? Alright. Set it on fire. Striking iron. Get a thrust in there.
I'm on it.
Still an arcane.
Fall before me! Well, wrong weapon for the job. I need to try something else. You got it.
Man, this is some serious shit. This one down.
Take more than that.
I tell you. one hell of a thing to fucking come into, isn't it? We got a battle going.
Get back here!
There we go. Locate the Bronze Brotherhood
Sorry,
commander. Take that shit. Take that shit. What do we got down here? Thick undergrowth. You can see it clearing beyond the undergrowth. The brush thins occasionally and looks navigable. Yes, we won't go down through there. This is a nice little place to hide. Also, we've got a regenerating accessory, a belt there that we want to grab. That's good. What's up with this? Why have I got a why have I got a wound? I can't remember falling in battle. It's likely the Bronze Brotherhood commander in Twin Rivers would know where to find Raytamon. Yeah, thanks for that. Bronze Brotherhood. 1 per encounter. Delay unconsciousness for 4 seconds. Alright. Why not? Let's rest. Alright, we're in the middle of the night now, but you know, that's the breaks. What do we got here? We've got the bridge has collapsed and is completely unusable in its current state. The river is relatively shallow here and looks like it can be safely crossed. Let's get across there with our athletic ability. We're taking an axe.
Found something.
You see bits of metal flakes surrounding the campfire and a pair of forge-bound tongs. It looks like whoever was here left in a hurry and forgot to take them. Nearby tracks lead to the old wall's entrance. We've got an iron ingot there. We don't want to leave that. We've got another iron ingot. That's good for our item making. So over here, I'm guessing that's the entrance. So let's just get as much of this shit as we can. Bronze ingot, bunch of shit. The imposing wall that looms over the river, stretching up and out of sight. Yeah, sounds great. Alright, well, we're going to set one of the blue ones on fire. We're going to shoot over this way. We're going to striking iron right on the red one. And we're going to repelling blast.
I'm on it.
One too.
Heads up, we have company.
There you come in here and thrust. Thrust on this bitch.
Oh, if I had an iron ring for every dumbass mistake of mine.
Jeez, this is one hell of a fucking fight here, isn't it? Alright.
God, terrible! Just how am I not dead yet? See that one coming.
Filthy hands off me!
Should have seen that one.
Learn something every day.
Alright.
That's a negative.
We're gonna need to health potion that one.
No dice.
Skewer here. Yeah,
Are you
nice.
afraid of
Fire
death,
this
worm?
guy. Blast. this guy. Fucking hell, man. We're knocking him down a little bit better than I thought we would. Welby puts up a hand, looking at you from on her knees. I yield, Fatebinder. This fight is not worth my life. You have won. Her breath is ragged and wet. Where did Raytamon go? He must be stopped. This is not your concern, Fatebinder. I might not agree with what Raytamon is doing, but I will not have someone come in and take care of my problems for me. He will be stopped, but I will be the one to stop him. Subterfuge 51. Not my concern. He is endangering the entire city. This is well beyond a Brotherhood concern. Yes, you always pick the option that an ability provides. Always. Welby stares at you for a few moments before finally sagging defeated. You are right. Raytamon has sealed himself in the old walls, and Myrek took the only other keystone. I can't open the doors for you. You need the keystone. She winces and touches her side. Her fingers come away red. Where is Myrek? You gain wrath with the Bronze Brotherhood. Welby sighs and shakes her head. I'm sorry, Raytamon. I wanted to save you, even though I knew I couldn't. She looks up at you, pale and shaking. Myrek headed off toward Deserter's March. He was hoping to bring more of our brothers back here to regroup. She coughs, flecks of blood spraying across the ground in front of her. Well, that can't be good. She slumps forward onto the ground, dead. Fucking hell. This is a real no-holds-barred fucking sort of game, isn't it? Alright, what do we got here? We've got, our Warrior Core has leveled up. Let's just go with some might. Like, this is the thing that gets me. Adds bonus accuracy and damage to attacks made from stealth. No. Moves faster in combat. Yes. Let's just bang straight on that. It's probably the wrong move. Master Chief is probably fucking just rolling around right now going like, why the fuck are you doing this? Because I'm a moron. Okay? Intimidate. Terrified affliction for 9.9 seconds. 8 meters. Ooh, that could be interesting. Intimidate, hey?
On it.
Alright. We've got some grizzly hide boots. We've got some whatever that was. There's something here. Rock wall. You can see small outcroppings dotting the cliff wall. You think you can use them. Alright, let's get up here then. Let's get up here and see what's happening. The tent has been dyed to blend in with its surroundings and doesn't appear to have been abandoned. Freshly gathered wood rests in a nearby bundle, and you find a few morsels of dried rabbit in a leather pouch. Well, here we go. Iron great spear, nice. It's all good stuff to find. All good stuff to find. Alright, so we take that. There's nothing much we can do.
Curious.
Across here.
Oh, someone stitch me up.
Okay, yeah,
Injured.
someone almost died twice. That's brutal. Got an azure bell.
Sorry, can't.
Fucking hell, there's some fucking... There's some peeps down there, isn't there? Alright. How about... Let's just give it a try, right? Let's go
Await
under
my
the
signal.
storm.
Yes.
Alright, let's shoot that. Let's get in there. Let's striking some iron. Let's...
I got it.
Okay, missile.
I'm not here to make friends.
Well,
As you
grave light, a bit of grave light.
pity you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
Hell yeah. Phantom bolt. Right there.
Right. I'm injured.
Alright, let's get him out of the action and fucking heal up a little bit here. And let's go breaking the wall. And let's fire some shots over on that guy.
No can do.
Yeah. Are we fucking this up? Yeah, of course I am. It's something that I could have done before surely there was some sort of
How am I not
ability that
dead
he had that I could use there instead of just dying. But, you know, where is the fun in that? You know what I mean? Yeah, alright. Oh, so that other guy's dead. That's cool. Set him on fire. Alright, now striking iron is proper. Oh, he's almost gone. Come on.
Now that was satisfying.
There we go. That was satisfying verse. That was. I loved every second of that.
Right.
Alright, so let's just rest. There we go. Now it's daytime. And we need to leave. No, over here, mate. Oh, fucking what? There's another one, but you can go over here, is there? Okay, yeah, you can run across these rocks. Fair call. Fair call, I suppose. Run across those there rocks. Oh, here we go. We've got a little
That's
thing
twice now you've undone one of Kairos' edicts. If you're trying to invite the wrath of the Overlord, good job. The Edict of Storms promised to be the death of the peninsula. I have no idea how the Unbroken lasted as long as they did. What with the blighted crops, obliterated roads, and the erratic flooding. What is it you need? Now we're working with the disfavored. You want my advice? My advice would be to get close to Graven Ash and plunge a poisoned shiv in his ear.
How exactly do you think one goes about doing this?
I will never understand why deceit is the first instinct of all Tearsmen. You are right to take offense.
Ah, right. I'm speaking out of line. But I don't really know what to say here. I hate the disfavored, but I'm sworn to your cause, so my honest opinion won't do anyone any good.
Fair call. Fair call. I don't know how we ended up there. Location unreachable. I don't know how we ended up there after talking about what was it? Edicts. I don't really understand. Do we just go straight to the? Let's get to Deserters March. We got to go through there to get to the Forge Bound supply cache anyway. Alright, new message from Fatebinder Mothus. On the subject of the spies. My dear Fatebinder, it's a poorly kept secret that Bleeden Mark's job is more about killing threats before they become a problem. Official executions are really the minority of his duties. As I understand it, Kairos has long used Bleeden Mark as a preventative measure. Since he can move about the world rather freely, and he can evade all but the most absurd powers, he's the perfect predator to send against wild talents. Sure, few in the tiers have ever actively wondered why there have been seemingly so few Archons born this far west. I'm sure folks with the potential to be Archons have occurred in the tiers time and time again, but they're usually cut down by a mark before the world hears of them. It's likely safe to assume Bleeden Mark has his eyes on you and has orders to use his own judgment as to when to strike. I've known the old man for ages, and I'd strongly encourage you not to try to appeal to him with overt displays of loyalty. He has no stomach for sycophants. I sincerely believe he thinks every human being is a selfish, twisted knave, and there are those who are lying about it and those that accept what they are. No third type exists. So yes, I do think Bleeden Mark will one day have to come for you. As I said, you could always hide or end your life now, but where you're headed, conflict is likely inevitable. Dear Mythos, thank you for weighing in on all of this. To ask perhaps too obvious a question, if I am such an anomaly, such a threat, why hasn't the Overlord dealt with me right away? An edict or just a simple request to Bleeden Mark would be no small threat. Neither seems to have happened yet. What is your take on this? Why hasn't Kairos dealt with me? Send it. Murek has the keystone for the Old War's entrance in Twin Rivers. He's somewhere in Deserters March. Okay, well, here we are in Deserters March.
You call that your worst?
And I didn't do anything about it. Traders, so Radamon says. Anyway, not my place to ask questions. Ooh. Let's take all that. Executed Brotherhood soldiers have been lined up here along with a small pile of gear, satchels and rings. Okay, am I not able to select that again to see what what else was written there? Apparently not. Alright. Well, that is what it is. Okay. It's a little bit weird. Kalia, the young woman looks you up and down. What in Kara's bloated bladder do you want? You're alone in the wilderness. That's odd. Do you greet everyone that way? You may want to reconsider how you address a fate binder. You're alone in the wilderness. That's odd. Okay, sorry. Forget I said anything. What are you doing out here in Desert's March anyway? I'm doing my part in what... Yeah, I'm doing my part is what I'm doing. I come to Deserter's March to join the Bronze Brotherhood. And there's nothing that you can do to stop me. Why is joining the Brotherhood so important to you? Are you sure you want to join a group of people who are so easy to kill? I'm guessing you don't see what the Brotherhood leader did in Lethian's Crossing. I'm not here to stop you. If you're so enthusiastic to join, why are you standing here and not talking to the other Brotherhood? Yes. Let's ask that. Her expression turns from one of defiance to that of a bashful child. I spoke with Locke, but he turned me away because he said he had something else more important to deal with. I knew I could convince him to let me join, but by the time I gathered my courage up to speak with him again, a different group of Brotherhood soldiers turned up. They didn't seem to be very happy with Locke, so I figured I would wait it out and see what happened before approaching him again. If you're so intent on joining, I'll speak to the Brotherhood on your behalf. I've lost my patience with you. You have no place here, and I'll make sure of that. Yeah, I'll speak to the Brotherhood on your behalf. Thank you for your help. I'm here to kill the Brotherhood. I'm here to kill the Brotherhood, and now I've signed up to fucking talk to them on her behalf. That's funny as. Raytamon is a murderer, a thief, and a coward. How can you stand with him? He went too far. Death is inevitable in war, but slaughtering innocent settlers? What possible reason could he have had to kill them? They were regrettable but necessary deaths. Raytamon needs the helmet if we want to keep Lethian's Crossing out of Chorus's hands. Necessary? Do you hear what you're saying? That was a slaughter. And now the crossing is vulnerable. If the helm isn't returned, the bane will overwhelm it. You should settle this by fighting each other. Myrek turns to face you, recognition dawning in his eyes. Hey, this pig fucker. Tell us what you really think. You would like that, wouldn't you, Fatebinder? It wasn't enough for you to slaughter my brothers at Twin Rivers. Now you've come to watch us turn on each other. He slams his hammer into the ground, knocking clumps of dirt apart in an angry spray. Locke, you quarrel with a brother in arms while our enemy stands right here, mocking us? Locke quickly glances between you and Myrek, eyes wide in alarm. If the Fatebinder has murdered our friends, then he must be put down, that is clear. But I cannot stand with Raytamon either, Myrek. He's always been a bull-headed leader. That had its uses, and that's why I followed him. But if he means to kill the people we claim to protect, then there's no better than Tunon's lapdog here. No better, Myrek takes a deep breath, nodding to himself in a moment of clarity. Raytamon sent me to retrieve any loyal soldiers that I could find. Loyal soldiers. Locke, I assumed that I would include you, but apparently I was wrong. He spits at his feet. The penalty for disloyalty is death. He points his hammer at his former comrade and then at you. What are you waiting for? Let's get to it already. Your skulls aren't going to crush themselves. Alright. Let's fucking do it.
You got it. This isn't working.
Get back here!
Face my iron!
Want some of this? Whatever you need.
You dent!
Yeah.
You got it.
Someone staunch my bleeding!
Some serious shit.
I'd have it no other, so heavy.
What? He was supposed to heal himself. Was he not supposed to heal himself? Anyway.
By your command.
Try. Attack.
There we
This
go,
isn't
we
working.
go through.
I got it.
You got it.
Skewer this motherfucker.
Fall before me!
Oh yeah, that's some other dudes.
Can't do that.
Fucking attack. There we go. Blind ambition. Addendum added. What was that addendum? Blind ambition. You agreed to speak with Locke about Kalia and convince him to accept her into his rank. Oh, okay. Locke has been killed. No worries. Cool.
Count on it.
There we go. Get up, you two. I mean, seriously, come on, motherfuckers. What are you even doing here? Retrieve the keystone. Okay, well, we got the keystone. Now we've got a couple of peeps down here that we need to kill. That's alright. The Brotherhood rarely camp in one location for more than a few weeks at a time, unless they become predictable. Disfavored scouts such as these are not uncommon sight in the deserters' march. There are two likely. These two were likely attempting to observe the Brotherhood camp below and were gifted several arrows for their trouble. You know, that's fair call. Let's get up there and
Have a look here.
check those. What was that last bit of parchment that we just picked up? Crude map. A disfavored soldier drew a crude map depicting Deserters' March and other nearby wilderness areas. Multiple lines of connection points likely indicate patrols and fortified positions. The sheer number of them suggests that Kairos' forces are making aggressive attempts to control the region surrounding them. Lethian's crossing. Okay, cool. Let's disarm this trap. Alright, cool. Let's just explore the rest of this region. Gino. fuck do we have here?
Can't do that.
Gino, a haunched, defeated-looking man, sees you approach and stands up quickly, his eyes wild with hunger, his skin peppered with sores and dirt collected from sleeping on the ground. He calls out to you with a weak and trembling voice. I know why you're here. His voice cracks as he begins to plead. You mustn't believe the lies they've told you. I've done nothing wrong. A murderer lying to save his own skin? How original. Then tell me your side of the story. Attack. I don't care what you know. Time to pay for your crimes. Then tell me your side of the story. I didn't do anything wrong. His eyes cast about as if he's trying to find something to save him. People are spreading lies about me and I can prove it. I'll tell you where the bodies are. Just let me go, please. Stop babbling and say your piece. In his terror, Gino's words rush together and you almost can't understand what he's saying. I saw them burying bodies. It was outside the old walls in Twin Rivers, in the undergrowth. I was there to see if I could get some fish from the river and saw them. The disfavored were burying bodies. They want me dead for seeing the bodies. Bodies are made every day during this war. Why should these matter? I don't know. They saw me watching them and chased me. I only escaped with my life. I've been hiding because they'll kill me if they find me. What were you doing out there anyway? What about the reports of people seeing you enter town? Take me to those bodies then. No, I can't go anywhere or they might find me. I will mark the area on your map and you can dig them up. Go, find them and you'll see I'm telling the truth. If you clear my name, I can finally return to my family. Where is the site? Near the old walls in Twin Rivers, southwest of the river in a clump of undergrowth. I'll be on my way then. That's that's cute. I like that he's hiding just behind this little bit of the bit of map here. Alright, anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to save it because that is the end of the episode.
It's a tough job being so remarkable all the time.
Oh, trap being so remarkable. Okay, so let's just save it again because we just leveled up. Alright. Thank you very much for joining me today, especially if you made it through to the end. Please like the video and subscribe if you liked the video and you would like to join me on future videos. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. Different games, different types of games for a couple of hours. Adelaide time, 7 PM. Join me if you are so inclined. I also release a Let's Play series episodes Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. This is Let's Play Tyranny. I'll put links, all of these links. I'll put links for my Let's Play series at the end of this video. Thank you. Never stop loving life. I'll see you in the next one.